Thank you for connecting with us once again. I love you and God bless you. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do so and press the notification bell and also share this broadcast. And God bless you so much. Thank you. Tonight I'm bringing a very powerful teaching to you. It's going to blow your mind. It will transform you. Can I tell you something? Where you've never imagined you will be after this teaching, as you engage it, my God, your life will be amazing. You will see yourself moving in that dimension in a speed you can't explain, yet it will be undeniable. And people will know that you have touched God and something has landed upon you. Now, I like your heart to be open. And tonight's teaching is captioned Knowing God from Nature. Knowing God from Nature. Or you can also call it Back to Eden. Back to the Garden of Eden. The road back to the Garden of Eden. Now, I want us to talk on something. How do you know God? How do you know God? How do you know somebody if you have not spoken with the person or communicated with the person? This is very important now. So, communication is very important. I'd like you to know that God has a language. God has a language. And beyond the noise we make, beyond the speaking in tongue, there is a language of God that is communicated even in nature. And it's very powerful. If you understand this language, my God, you will be living on earth like a God among men. Like a God among men. Now, what language is this? This language is stillness. Stillness. Stillness is the language of God. In Psalm 46 verse 10, it says, be still and know. So be still and you will know me, that I am God. I will reveal myself to you. When you are still, I reveal myself to you. I will be exalted upon the earth. And also in 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 12, you could remember Elijah said, while he was waiting on the Lord, he said, a mighty wind came, but God was not in the wind. There was an earthquake, but God was not in the earthquake. And then after the earthquake came fire, but God was still not in the fire. And so how did God come? God came in the still small voice. So God still come in a still small voice. In a still small voice. So stillness is the language of God. And if you can be able to speak the language of God, you will live longer, you will live more prosperous. Remember, before the fall of man, everything in the garden was working for the good of that man until the fall of man. Until the fall of man. Now, you will notice that nature still observe the life in the garden. You will see trees are still, mountains are still, rivers are still. And so the more still you are, the more prosperous you become. The more still you are, the longer you will live. The more long life you enjoy. The more favor you enjoy. That is why you will see the most still nature, which is the mountains or rock, they live thousands of years. Yes. How about trees? Trees live longer than human. Longer than human. Trees live longer than human. How about the river? It hardly runs dry. Why? Because it's still. Now, in a way to communicate with God and to know more of Him and to be robbed of Him, of His presence. Can I tell you something? Let me give you an assignment now. Practice this. Once in a while, go somewhere in nature. Maybe in the forest, by the riverside, on the mountain. Spend a quiet time. Just be still. Don't say anything. You can be there maybe for 1 day, maybe for 3 days. as long as the Spirit permits you. And then let's just say you're there for 7 days now. On the 7th day, you can just begin to make your confession, your declarations, your affirmation. You begin to speak that which you desire. So while you are still, meditate on the word, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That should just be your meditation. Like a mantra, but it's not a mantra, it's more powerful than that. And so while you are saying thank you, His presence is rubbing on you. The moment you leave there, my God, when demons see you, they will flee. When someone is owing you money, they will pay in a hurry. If your business has been stagnated, it will explode. Life becomes amazing. It becomes sweet. Your words become a law in the realm of the spirit because it touches your tongue with a coal of fire. This is how to contact power. If you want to live extraordinary life, if you want to be supernatural, if you want to be powerful, if you want to know God, this is how to learn to be still. Learn to be still. Learn to be still. You're quiet for some time. And over time, you meditate on the word. You can focus on your breathing. As you're breathing in air, you're saying thank you. As you're exhaling, you are saying thank you, Jesus. Under your breath, you mustn't voice it out. Just say it within your heart. Remember, your words and thought are prayers. So your thought is as powerful as your word. That's why in Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20, we say God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all we may ask or think according to the power which is at work in us. So He is able to do abundantly exceeding anything you can ask or think. That means your thought is a form of asking too, but it's only constrained or limited or restricted to the kind of power you are able to generate within you. So this is how to generate this power, by being still. Sometimes you can just lie down on your bed and don't say a word, don't look at anything. I see your life changing. Don't trivialize this. It's going to change your life drastically. God bless you. Thank you for your time. Please share this broadcast and like it so as many people will get to see it and they'll come out of those family trouble, those generational causes, those things they are going through, those things they are suffering. This is God's way of telling you that He loves you. Thank you so much and God bless you.